Okay, everybody, thank you for tuning in again to the Dave and Joe Liberty Stand. We're back with a vengeance.
Back in black.
Yes, back in. Who said ACDC?
AC/DC.
So anyway, sorry for the sidetrack there.
Yeah.
But we're living our youth again.
Living. I never left it. But,
the topic on this one, it's just in general. Was I born this way? This came up when I was sharing an unfortunate circumstance about a friend of mine who was a very spiritual, he was a spiritual mentor in my life when I first came to the Lord and as an adult and gave my life to Christ. And so I was just telling him how this friend has gone from this, from a godly figure till now, where he's completely gone away from the Lord and practicing things.
You know what? I just thought of this.
Are not
when we were talking before we were on, recording. I didn't even think to ask you this. What do you mean by went away from the Lord?
Well, it would be okay if God says this is good or this is right, and a person says they agree to that. Versus now they're saying they disagree.
Now he said things to you that means that.
Well, yeah, like a good example would be, because how we live is the best example.
No.
Because
if you're totally just judging that the guy married another guy, no, I'm talking about discussions you've had with him.
You just opened up the Pandora's box.
Well, that makes good TV. Man.
Well, initially, okay, because you'll be talking with somebody about a topic, and God has an opinion or a judgment or a perspective on pretty much everything in life.
What did he say? You said or maybe I...
No, you're okay.
No, I can't remember if you actually said this, and I don't want to be wrong. Did you say he said different things than he used to say before this happened?
Well, I think it starts as a little. We allow a little bit of lie to come in. So God says that
speaking or doing
this behavior.
So you mean doing?
Initially it was conversation. I mean, in a conversation that this friend of mine said
something
about.
Please, my thoughts are fleeting anymore. I'm very old. I'm really not, girls. I'm very.
Well, I guess.
No. You didn't just hear what I said.
Your thoughts are fleeting.
I have a question.
Okay.
I want you to answer to me. Are you just disappointed in him because of what he did and who he is, and you didn't think he was that guy? Is that the only action he's done besides anything else that he? Is he out stepping on baby chickens and aborting babies?
Well, no, but when someone proclaims to be, I think this is a future.
So
topic.
basically, it's just because the guy married another guy. No.
I love how you just throw that out.
No. And I said that like you're a bad guy for thinking that, and I don't. I know because you're very disappointed in him. He's completely the opposite of who you thought he was. I get that.
Well, it concerns me, I guess, because
but he hasn't changed anything else about himself other than that.
Oh, well, there's many things that he had done.
That's what I was asking.
He walked as I watched. Okay, when I originally, looked to him as a spiritual person, spiritual leader in my life, or a mentor. Okay, that person is to be an example. Okay, if you're a follower of Christ, you're to follow his teaching. That's what a follower of Christ is. That's what a follower of Muhammad is. He's following his teaching. Well, if you're supposed to be following his teaching, and yet you do something that's contrary,
I almost said something that
contrary to his teaching, then you're not a follower of that person, right?
I got you.
If you worship Buddha or whoever, You know, I mean, we all worship something. It's like, what is our God? But I want to go back to this. I want to go back to the question. Was I born this way? And what that topic brought up, you mentioned yourself about how your choices you make. I talked about choices I make.
If I can intervene for just a second, I'll try to make it short because we're
trying to
trim these shows down. But
we can do a part B.
Well, let me know when we need to start doing that.
Okay.
But when Joe and I were talking about this a little bit ago, I said, you know what? And he was talking about the people that disappointed him. This guy that he looked up to, you know, and he was a great guy, and
but
he
this
really
is
helped
not,
him on his way.
This is not the only thing. That's been progressive digression.
Right, but I'm just saying that
this is just the current thing.
People think, and I've known so many people I've cared about over the years that just don't agree with what I agree, and that's fine. That's okay. That's all right.
Well, and that's part of the show
and
conversation, right?
But here's the thing, with the God thing, with the whole relationship with God thing between yourself and Him, if you got one or not, I don't know how many people watch this, do or not. I'm trying really hard, but like I told Joe, I like to smoke cigarettes. I like to drink. I'm not married, but I want to sleep with a pretty girl. So, you know, I'm doing things I know.
Yeah.
And I said want to, by the way. And
well,
call me.
Yeah, and we talked about this.
But I know that's.
You're not saying that they're right.
I'm not saying I deny these things are true.
Right.
Because I don't want to be wrong. I'm saying I'm wrong because I do these things, or I even seek these things out.
Right.
And
you're not denying the truth.
You got to be humble. You have to.
Well.
You get.
Well, and it all comes down to, was I born this way? I would say, and you would agree, I think, that yes, we were born. Well, number one, we were born with a sin nature. All of us had a sin nature. That nature may reveal itself.
We missed the bottom line, and I think we're
in different ways. Bottom line, go ahead.
Part 2, we're going to do bottom line.
Go ahead.
No, because we're going to go into it more than.
Okay, I'll do that then.
We'll do. We'll actually turn it off so that we can.
No. Yeah, no. I'm just making a note. But
we're gonna do it next. So
I know. Okay. So do we need to wrap this up?
Well, you tell me. I can't see that.
Yeah. It's getting close.
We're gonna.
So stay tuned. We'll be back.
This was the setup. The real show's next.
Thank you, guys. God bless you. Thanks again.